So, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. I've got to spam these servers, but yeah, we've only got 2 people right now. Chud's going to be coming in about 20 minutes, and Iggy's going to be, I think, about an hour. And I have not heard anything from Severin, but Lilith, it is girls' night, so she will not be able to make it today. Okay, so I've spammed those channels, and going back into Streamlabs, let's get a little calm music playing. It says it's currently playing.
Yep, I hear it.
You hear it? Okay.
I hear music.
Oh, I forgot to turn computer audio back on for myself. That's why I can't. There we go. Now I can hear it. Okay, perfect. So
I just sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just reading something more on Shar.
Yep.
Her divine realm.
Mm-hmm.
Shar's realm was originally the plane of shadow.
Yes.
And was a tower that had no obvious entrances called the Tower of Loss. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Raven Queen took over. That would be the Shadowfell now, is what it's called.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. It is episode 31, Evermelt. Let's see. Previously on, we had the group, Golemov was called a moron by their skull in a crystal ball friend that they're carrying around until they can pawn him off onto his great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, Valin, or sell.
Coming from him, it's not an insult.
Yeah, exactly. It's just what he calls people who he doesn't believe are as smart as he was in life.
Yeah, I don't even think he's that good of a diviner. I think he's just trying to pull our leg.
You guys went off with Iggy trying to figure out a way to cure his lycanthropy. Severin not sure whether he wants to cure his own. And on the way, you met first an injured owlbear. Lilith, being the owlbear whisperer that she is, she managed to convince it that you were no harm and healed it and let it leave with its baby.
Wait, just a second here.
Yep.
Didn't Iggy cure his lycanthropy? Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah,
but we also don't really know what we're going to.
Exactly. You don't know where you're going, just that you were told to go there because it will help you.
Sorry, I misheard you. Continue.
Yeah, that's why you don't think he's a good diviner, because he didn't know what you're going to, just that you need to go there. So
yes, he's gonna fool himself.
The second encounter you had on your 5-day journey, 4.5-day journey, was a herd of reindeer one of which had glowing antlers and was intelligent. Intelligent and was able to turn the entire herd into a hive mind that watched the entire herd, eyes on anyone that it thought was a threat. And then your third one, you guys came across a pair of men walking through the snow. They looked disheveled and were kind of stumbling, and when you got closer, they had frostbite on their nose and ears and hands, and then they pulled out weapons made of black ice and attacked, somewhat maddened and crazed and berserk. And you guys did take them out with Severn. I believe it's Severn and Golemov who took the hits, and everyone else was untouched as usual. The tanks got beat up.
The intended people that take damage took damage. Hey!
Yep. Shocking!
And that's where we left off, with you guys finishing them off. You guys didn't do anything else because we finished there. Is there anything that the two of you would be doing with these dead berserkers?
I'm pretty sure we're tossing the weapons into the carriage.
Okay.
We will do that for sure.
All right.
Is there anything on the bodies?
No, their clothing was haggard. They were not doing good. And actually, I just remembered what happened to them when they died. Their entire insides melted and came out of various orifices as ichor that quickly evaporated, leaving just clothing and skin.
Yeah, it was great.
We thought the weapons were Shardolin, right?
Yeah,
Yep, they are.
they are.
So that's why I'm saying we
Would
put them
we-
into the caravan.
Be able to
it was-
tell if that sort of melting ichor was due to them holding the Shardolin or being around it? Would we be able to do a medicine
Well,
check or something like that?
Well, we
Severn-
do know that extended exposure could cause this because we've liquefied a rat already.
Yes,
this-
you did
this-
liquefy a rat.
And this would look very similar to the same liquidification process that happened, right?
Yeah. And Severn would actually be able to tell you that when he used his divine smite on one of them, it was like hitting a fiend or any other creature from the lower planes, dealing extra damage.
Damn, so we need like silver. Is that the one? Silvers?
Cold forged iron,
What?
actually.
Oh.
Which is not technically something in D&D. It was in D&D Next, but it's not in D&D 5e, but that's what it is for creatures of the lower planes and fae, actually, in mythology.
So the two black ice weapons, one was an axe, and were they both axes, or?
Actually, I believe they were both.
That one was like a
maces.
Oh, maces.
Let me confirm.
Right. Not only for tracking purposes, but just
Yeah.
in case someone wants to use one.
Exactly. Oh, not equipment. I need monsters.
Hello to whoever joined. I don't know.
He
Was
just
Foster.
joined and walked away, I think,
Yeah, he joined and then
Oh.
got up and walked away.
if I saw correctly.
So Chardolin. They had flails and javelins, with just the tips of the javelins were Chardolin. but they had flails
Yeah.
that were, even the chains were made of Charlatan, and then the javelins just the tips. Okay. And yeah, so you take those, and then what else? You're at about 2 p.m. now. The sun has just gone down.
Should we set up camp for the night then? Or
Well, do we know-
still travel?
Do we know how much further it is? Like
I
we
think
do
we're
we
almost
think
there. There's one more
If
day
you
traveling.
go for the remainder of your about 12-hour travel to get to about 8 p.m. So if you go for another 6 hours, it'll be you're thinking probably about 14 hours on the following day to get there. So, or less than 14. It would be 8 to noon is 4, and then 5, so 9 hours.
Okay, so if we
So,
travel a little bit further, we would be able to make it for sure by the evening tomorrow.
yeah.
Well,
We got some legs left in us. Let's
Yep.
trek for a little
we
bit
can
more.
travel further until
Okay.
typical stopping time.
All right.
I don't think that we.
So you are then on. For anyone who's keeping track of the day and month, it's now Marpanoth 6. Then when you are getting there, oh, I went too far. Marpanoth 6 at about 5:30ish. You are walking. You get to the glacier that is just high as a mountain up above you, and you had been told by Professor Scant to then follow it north, which you do. It kind of curves out and then it curves back, and at a certain point in your travel this day, you notice someone ahead of you. Specifically, Chud and Severin notice, because they both have dark vision and are able to see him further than your light is going. And I would imagine they would both
Right.
mention it.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Severin at the very least would.
So what do you think? Do we go up to the mysterious figure, or do we assume that they're bad and just
So-
attack them?
Severin.
What does it look
away
like?
From his, since he's
Oh,
away
there
from the
he is.
keyboard right now. I just saw him, but he's all blurry. Severin would tell you that he looks like he's dressed similarly to the two that you fought the day before, but he is carrying a backpack and he doesn't appear to be stumbling.
Okay, so he
So
doesn't seem to
Maybe
be.
he hasn't gone mad yet.
Yeah. We will. Wait. Hold on. This is the next day, right?
Yep.
Okay, before we do anything further, I am healing myself a bit. I am using
Yes.
some healing.
Yes, you guys can heal overnight.
Yes.
That's a short rest, right?
That's
It is
you treat it as a short rest, yeah, but you get your spells and stuff back.
9. Okay.
I love spells.
And then we have the Cauldron of Plenty pot, which gives us a free hit die to roll, right?
Yeah,
Because it's a warm meal.
it's a warm meal.
Okay.
I'll sing you a song while you're doing it. Let's give you some extra spirit if that helps you.
I think I'm rolling. Oh, jeez. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Gonna be
Um,
wait, step quick.
Okay. If ever someone from D&D Beyond is watching, please, please, please make it so that you can just toggle for always having the game log open and always having the default send to being everyone. I know that lots of DMs prefer to roll behind the screen. I am perfectly fine letting everyone see unless there's a specific role that I want to be hidden. And currently I cannot set it to default, so I have to do it every single encounter. And open the game log every single encounter. And lock the game log every single encounter. I'm gonna toss that into comments on the next whatchamacallem, dev blog that they or dev update that they put out. Do it on
Save me some trouble.
Thursdays, I think. Yeah. Save me loads of trouble. Okay. So, yeah. You see this guy. What would you like to do?
Cautiously approach him, I
Okay.
think, is the take.
Yeah. As you get to about 40 feet away, that's when your light from your drift globe starts casting a shadow on him, or from him, and he notices pretty quickly and turns around, getting into a bit of a defensive stance, dropping his spear, or dropping his bag and pulling out his spear. But he's defensive. He's not looking ready to attack. He's looking ready to defend right now.
Touch Connor and cast Gift of Electricity.
Alacrity?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. What's that one do?
That's the
1d8 to initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 8 hours?
not admit.
For 8 hours, yeah.
Cool. All right.
So I'm just going to be call out to him and be like, so are you dead?
No, are you?
Surprisingly not.
Excellent.
I have a feeling we may have met some of your friends.
Some of my friends? I don't know about that.
Or traveling companions.
If you think,
I don't know.
as far as I know, none of my friends are dead.
Well,
You'd be surprised.
I suppose.
we stumbled across a couple of gentlemen that looked surprisingly like dressed like you. And they had turned.
Carrying black weapons.
Yes.
Similar to yours, yes.
His weapon is not black. As you get close enough for your bright light to hit him, it's a normal spear. Severin, we're on the next day, and you come across a gentleman who is looking similar to the people that you fought the day before, except less frostbite, no black
Less
weapon, less undead looking.
Okay.
He says, I have come across those before. They are not of my Fina.
But do you know of them?
They carry black weapons that corrupt their souls.
Seems to track with what we know.
May I ask, what are townsfolk doing this far out?
Do we look like townsfolk to you?
You don't look like Reghed.
Well, we're actually scholars, and I'll look around as half of us are heavily armored or heavily armed.
Yeah. Severin, you can roll a free hit die and then roll some more, however many you want for a short rest. But you got a long rest, so you get all your other stuff back.
Okay.
Just let me know, Golemov, what are you at?
I am full. I rolled like a boss.
Nice. Golemov back up to 4. And Severin, let me know once you've rolled yours.
All right. Do I get any hit dice back?
No. You got your
So
free
basically-
one, you used 4, so you've got 1 left. You did use 4,
I'm
right?
at full. Yeah, I'm at full.
Okay, cool.
I thought you said I got 3 free ones or something.
You got 1 free.
One free one.
Oh, then I should have 5. Or,
You should have
3
had,
on there then.
Yeah. What are we doing? Where are we? What did I forget? Yeah, he says, you don't look like Reghed to me. Scholars, you say?
Yeah, scholars. And I'll like kind of look around at the group behind me.
Yeah. All those weapons and shit.
Yeah. We heard there might have been some ruins out here for exploration. And I'll just kind of like look at my bag as I'm like trying to make up a reason to actually be out here. Bullshit
Says,
diviner.
Ruins, none that I know of. Out here is only the sacred spring, Evermelt.
Well, the books we read did not really specify what it was. We had just assumed it was ruins because that's really all that's out here.
Yes, I know what you mean. I've come across some before myself.
What are you out here for?
Says, some time ago when I was younger, there was, the chief of the name perished, and his successors fought amongst themselves, and our Fina crumbled into 4. The bear took the sacred spring, and the elk we have been watching ever since, hoping they would open it up to the rest of us again. And
I'll look at him and try to see if he have antlers or anything, because he said him as the deer,
elk.
him as the elk. Yeah.
He does not have antlers.
Alright.
He says the fires of the bear have gone cold. I was going to see if there are any left, or if it's finally open to our people to use again.
So when you say your people and the elk, do you refer to the ones with the blue horns?
Blue horns? You mean the glowing reindeer?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
We are all human.
Okay. Okay. I'll just kind of yeah.
My family, my Fina, are called the elk.
Are you a
He says,
circle of druids that exist up here?
He says, no, we are nomads. In your tongue, clansmen. He puts
I'll
out
just,
a hand and says, Hengar of the Elk.
I will shake his hand. I am Golmoth.
Good to meet you.
And then after like a second, look down at myself, look up. Of the elephant.
he chuckles. Yeah.
Well, this spring sounds like it is something of interest to our scholarly writings. I'm sure our fish friend could even use a nice warm hot spring.
Says, as long as you do not look to spill blood of the Reghed there, you may join me.
As I said, we are scholars, not warriors.
He glances at Severin, the
Well-
only one in like actual armor, as opposed to like Iggy with his leather
True.
jerkin, or his leather jacket that acts as leather armor. It looks like a regular jacket, but Severin's in like armor.
I was like, what are you looking at?
For the most part, he's
A
just
warrior.
muscle, just in case.
Very well. He says we should be careful. The four Fine are still technically at war. If they are there, they will fight.
Fight you, or just fight anyone?
Because you are with me, all of us.
But what if they don't see you coming up?
Bells
Yeah.
for that.
If I see them, we will turn around.
But
I am
if-
only here to scout.
Oh, alright. Okay, well, I was gonna say, you can, if you can fill us in on what the surrounding area is about, you can tag along inside of the carriage, or inside of the sled. I'll point to the thing, and like, they shouldn't be able to see you in there, but you can still scout and tell us of the area.
Says, I can't promise they wouldn't also attack you, but I thank you for your generosity.
May
The
I
area around
suggest?
here is mostly glacier and snow.
I'm gonna walk up and pull out a disguise kit and offer it up and say, "Hey, I got something that might help. Can't recognize you if they, don't recognize you."
He says, you see, he does have like war paint that looks mostly made of mud, and maybe some pigments. He says, thank you, but I prefer my own.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So, you guys head forward, and you get to a point where you do see the glacier is kind of melted in. There's almost an overhang of ice, and even a lot of the snow in that area has melted. And he says, best to stop here and go on foot.
Alright. How perilous does it look?
Right now you are not seeing much. It's fairly dark. Let's turn off the splash screen. There are a couple rocky areas lifted up, and you do see, Severin and Chud do see the edges of some tents, almost like yurts, actually.
Alright. Well, I'll turn to the dude and be like, well, if you want to stay here and maintain the. Well, I don't know if I trust him. We could leave. Do we leave him here with the sled and the animals, and ask him to politely watch them while we go in, see what the fuck is going on, and come back? But I don't know if we trust it.
I have an idea. I don't think personally. I look him up and down. He could take Elliot. So maybe we leave Elliot in charge and see what happens from there. He can stay with the animals if he feels like it, but if Elliot feels threatened, it's his life. Agree?
I'll just
Alright.
look over and I'll be like, I guess that'll work.
So are you leaving Elliot behind with the other animals, or are you still bringing him with?
So
Yeah,
we're
I
leaving
think we'll
Elliot
leave
with the in
Elliot.
charge with what was his name again?
Hengar.
Hengar.
He's definitely more in the camp of going ahead.
Oh, he wants to go ahead and try and scout too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if
Well-
he's going ahead, then Elliot's coming too.
Okay.
I just didn't trust him alone with our stuff.
Right.
So, Elliot.
I
was
just
gonna
didn't-
be-
Know that he would want to come any further ahead since he said that he would probably get ward
On
against,
site.
Oh no.
murdered on sight.
He's quite fine with a fight.
Yeah, but what if we don't want to start? Like, what if we want to try and open dialogue before you just waltz up there?
Says, I doubt you'll get a chance. The Elk are the only ones who are friendly with the townsfolk. The rest are neutral at best.
Well, it sounds like we need to introduce some democracy.
Some artificial democracy.
Sounds like they need to understand our point of view a little bit more forcefully if we have to.
Alright.
Experience some freedom, if you will.
Some freedom.
So, I'm going to get everyone who's going
Some-
forward, which I'm going to assume is everyone. Oh,
Denazification.
number 4. Yes.
Yeah.
Deckard's here. Not Deckard, my bad. Chud. Chud's here.
R.I.P.
Yeah, alright. Oh, fuck.
Camera not working?
No, I'm just trying to rush into getting everything. There
Okay.
we go.
Alrighty. Oh, and now
Just in time for
Foster
initiative.
is
What's that?
I said I think
What?
you came just in time for initiative.
Nice, perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You're just
kick
a little
some ass.
close to your camera, so you're like nose up.
Me?
No, Foster.
Oh, Foster.
On the,
yeah.
on the stream.
What?
Yeah, you're nose up on the stream. Yeah.
I don't know if I can move this.
Well, that's a lot better now. Now people can actually see it. So whoever would like to move forward can roll a stealth check. It'll be a group stealth. I think Lilith's gonna want to go with, or gonna want to take Hengar with him, with her. So I'm going to
Or
leave
it.
them behind because she knows that Hengar is, or that not Hengar, Hogarth is loud.
Sure, I'll roll one.
And for the time
Woohoo.
being, same with Iggy and Hot Rod. So Stealth 17. Stealth 16. Skamos, I'll... Oh, yeah, Skamos will also need one for Elliot if you're going with him.
I think my camera froze.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He is...
You should just keep that picture. That looks great. Looks better than my pictures, man. I
There we
don't
go.
know. I need to
He's
get a
not a
better
plus-
camera.
0. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yikes.
It is a group stealth.
I'm gonna re-roll him with my Chrono Shift.
Okay.
Oh, that was better. Great work, Elliot.
Perfect. And Severin, are you going ahead or are you staying behind?
I'll stay back. I'll take up the rear.
Okay. And Golemov? Oh, you did roll.
I rolled a 9.
Oh,
So
I like bumped into Elliot, and then
yeah.
they turned around. Shh.
So with that, you guys do succeed in a group stealth because everyone, most everyone did well.
I rolled 9, and everyone else rolled over a 15. I'm not complaining.
Right?
Actually,
That's great.
I did not roll
I'd be
for
concerned if we failed that as a group.
Hangar. So let's get that rolling. Oh, do we have Iggy now? Yep. Perfect. Player 2. His portrait. Grab his camera. Are you going to be camera off the entire game or just for now?
He's gonna have camera and audio off. No microphone, no nothing.
Oh, I got a microphone. I can hear you.
You could respond, yeah?
So you guys are sneaking into a camp that may have people. It's a group check. So Iggy, if you want to be going ahead with them, you will have to roll stealth for both of you and Hot Rod if he's coming with as well.
Your sister.
This is the guy by Severin.
That is Hangar, a Reghed nomad that you guys met on your way to this hot spring that you found.
Yeah, so we met him
Right.
at the edge of the glacier that the Skull told us to go find. And then he told us about this hot spring that exists out here. So we're like, maybe this is what we're looking for.
Alright, so I need a couple of stealth checks then.
Yep.
I just gotta find what Hot Rods is. I'll just roll at advantage and subtract 1 from the second one for Hot Rod.
Okay. So 13
So he gets an 8.
and 8. So we've got
Oh, sorry, I meant he'd only get a +1, sorry.
plus 1, 10.
So 13 and 10, which is still not great.
Yeah. So we have 3
Right on the cuff.
fails. Yeah, 3 fails and 1, 2, 3 passes. 4
Rollies.
passes.
Ah, crap.
Well, I mean, we got a giant moose, and both of us have huge lights on, so.
Yeah. So actually, the moose passed. The moose did really well.
he's nimble.
Yeah. So
Oh, he's walking on his toes.
what is the marching order here?
I'm behind Golemov, just like that.
Okay. So
I'll be in the
Hangar
back.
to be close up to the front.
If we're sneaking, I would actually turn off the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna
I chose it, because actually I have dark vision now. So I'll use my shitty inferior dark vision.
Okay. You've got dark vision.
Yeah, because I'm were rat now.
What is the were rat's dark vision? Is it
60 feet. So
Okay.
it's the not as good dark vision.
So, do you normally have 120?
I have 120 dark vision.
Yeah.
I also have 120 dark vision.
Iggy, I don't think you do have 120. I think you've got normal dark vision.
No, 60 I said.
Yeah.
I said shitty.
Shitty. Right.
Shitty dark vision, not the good one.
Right. So
Yeah, but the good one doesn't actually work. I don't think it
yeah.
does.
So the good one brings it down to 60. The normal one brings it down to 0. So
Shit.
you still
Yeah.
have no dark vision. Chud and Severn both have 60.
I'll give
With your
Iggy holding
ability
on to
see
me.
through magical darkness. This is a
I'm gonna-
cut above regular magical darkness. So
I'm just gonna get you to hold on to my cape.
so let's.
Gollum,
I have 120. Sorry, I don't know if I heard that right. You said six. I have I could see it in the dark at 120 feet as if it were regular light.
Right.
Yeah, but that goes down to
It's like
60.
super dark vision.
Yeah, so
Alright,
that goes down
well-
to 60, right?
I'll have a bit of
Yes.
light then. If I can't see, I'm gonna have light then.
I'll
Okay.
just grab your hand, Iggy. and
Why
I'll
would it go down
trade
to 60?
Because we're in
This
the-
magical darkness.
The everlasting winter.
Yes, in this everlasting rhyme, it is a cut above normal.
Yeah,
I
but
should
Severn
still see
has
through
a,
it.
he's
I
using
have-
an invocation, a very
Yeah, I
specific
have a
one. Though.
sight.
Yep. And it's
So I
cutting
can
it
see
down.
through. Okay.
Yes. So
That's
it's a
what
cut
makes this
above
so
regular
sketchy,
magical
is-
darkness.
Okay, just clarifying.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's what makes the winter so fucked. Is that it's like even fucking with magical darkness
Yeah.
vision.
So first, 1 second. I've got to.
I feel like that would be a fantastic thing to start working on right away. Is a way that we can see through the darkness. That should be like a goal we should work towards. Hey, since we're all researchers, can we research that along the road?
You can try. I mean, one thing that has worked is Severn getting that invocation, bringing his normal dark vision of 60 up to 120, so he can see normally, like he normally would, outside.
How did he do that?
He got an
He was-
Eldritch
He's on the warlock.
invocation.
Oh, okay.
So back to the marching order. We've got Hengar trying to take up the front. Who else?
Well, don't
I'm
forget to
behind
give me my
Gollum.
sweet purple light back. But me
Oh,
and
yes.
Hot Rod will be in the back.
We'll probably be like, considering I walked into Elliot, Elliot would probably be in front of me, probably behind
Okay.
Hengar, is what I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the headlights. We'll sort of take the front.
Alrighty. Severn.
I'll just continue. I'll just follow behind. I'll just take the rear. I'll just keep following behind. Cover our back.
In that case, we will move everyone up.
Chud
so...
appreciates your watching his back.
Yeah.
right? And I'll move my cape over a little bit so you can see my back a little better. I'll come
So-
walk kind of sexy like too.
As you guys get forward, you do see these little yurts here.
Can I do a perception roll to see if there's like kind of erratic footsteps and blood on the ground or anything?
Yeah, give me perception.
Alright. I have a feeling about this. Can I do investigation instead of perception?
If you were investigating an area for something, yeah, you're looking at the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh. 24.
Ooh. So you do see footsteps in this. It is bare stone, but there's mud on it. It looks very old. It's
Yeah.
been at least a couple of months since someone has walked through this way.
I don't see any dried blood or anything like that.
Not here.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right. I'll keep that to myself.
Okay.
We'll keep stealthing.
Alrighty. You guys move forward a bit more.
I'm gonna check out the first yurt we come across.
Okay.
If I can just open one of the flaps.
So, the flaps do appear to be on the other side. They appear to be facing towards the water ahead of you. Or
Okay,
that
I
you
will
assume is ahead.
I'll take my dagger and we'll cut a slit down so we can poke our head in.
Okay. So,
Can I do it stealthily?
Um,
Probably not. Eh?
Not really, because for some reason well, I guess not for some reason. This is a thick leather, so it's a little loud.
I'll still do it.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm gonna go to it, and if anyone stops me, but otherwise I'm gonna.
Yeah, as soon as he pulls out a dagger to cut through it, I'm gonna like stop his hand. I'm like, come on, these are perfectly good tents. Yurts.
I'll say there's more than one.
Yeah,
I'll
but
come forward and I'll tell one of these guys, lift it up just a bit, like really quietly, and then I'll pull out my steel mirror and see if we can look under.
Okay.
I'll lift it up with my dagger.
So it is very dark inside. Pitch black, in fact.
Why don't we go open the flap?
Can I smell anything if I try a perception check?
You
Like
do
a
smell
person?
decay.
Oh,
You don't
so-
even have to roll. You
Okay.
with your heightened sense of smell, you do smell decay.
Oh.
Actually,
So
for
I
whatever
smell-
reason, I don't get a heightened sense of smell.
Oh, you
Uh,
Oh, never mind. That's a lie. I just found it.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I lied.
So first Iggy smells it, and then I smell it.
Yeah.
And we're both disgusted.
I'm going to suggest that we should check for undead or something like that.
Well,
Does anybody have undead stuff?
Can anybody do that?
I thought we had Severin could do that.
I don't know.
Do what?
Maybe
Check,
you know what?
Check for undead or turn undead or something, or do you have something?
well-
I
with
could do
undead?
divine sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe check that because this seems a little fishy.
I don't know how
Well-
far. It's only within 60 feet though.
Okay.
yeah. Well, there's a bunch of yurts around us. We should see if
Okay,
there's.
well.
And it smells like rotten flesh, so.
Yeah.
How long does it last? I'll just use one, sure.
I'll go put a gold coin in your pocket and say thanks. Appreciate it.
So, with your divine sense, you do sense undead.
Motherfuckers.
Within 60
I knew it.
feet, there is one to, I guess we'd call that stage right, the right side of the screen. And you sense 3 directly ahead of the direction that you're going.
I will relay that to everyone.
I'm going to scream and then cover my mouth.
Okay,
At least we know they're there.
you're gonna
And-
scream, eh?
No, I said, but I'm covering my mouth before I scream. What I'm gonna do.
Well, we know they're
So I'll
there.
keep it quiet.
Uh,
I'll stifle it.
I'll just be like, I'm
Did
sorry,
we-
boy, I gotta do this.
did we
Then I'll
rest
pull out my
before
Glock
this?
17.
You're what?
We got a long rest, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can get spells back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did we take those black iced weapons?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Severin, you've got +1 crossbolts in your inventory, yeah? Just so you know.
What? Why?
Because I gave them to you.
Oh, okay. +1. How many?
20, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Seems that anytime we find stuff, it's worthless to check.
check.
Does that look flammable?
It does not. It's a thick
Yeah.
leather.
So how do we want to deal with the potential
Yeah.
undead friends ahead? Do we want to try and sneak past them since we're sneaking right now, or do we want to?
How about we
Deal
get
with it.
somebody to kind of go into an open spot and kind of get them to come out into that area, and I'll fireball the motherfuckers when they come into that area.
Well, what about the person that's in that spot?
You want to do an ambush? Is what you're saying?
I want to do it so they'll kind of go through like a choke zone or something, so you can run through, and then I'll fireball the motherfuckers.
All right,
Just fire
I'll
my
do
gun. It's loud.
What's
How about this? How about I go into the center of everything and I get all those things to come attack me, and I'll just destroy them.
Severin, you can tell that the three ahead of you are fairly close to one another.
Okay.
So it's conceivable that a fireball would be able to hit all of them.
You just
How about I just point it out and be like, if you just fireball that, you'll kill 3 of them.
okay? I'm gonna do that, and I will
Wait,
fireball.
how about we all spread out a little bit here?
If you guys are spreading out,
yeah.
I'm fireballing.
Undead just like the swarm, so I'm just saying.
So, sorry, are the undead, are they in the yurt directly to the south of us?
No.
Or are they further down?
They're further down.
off the map.
They're all at the edge of his divine sense. So about
Would it be
60
possible
feet away.
to zoom out the map a little bit? So we could
Yes. So
There we go. There they all are. Right?
yeah, you can see
Well-
them all through the fog, but
see?
Okay.
We don't see
yeah,
them.
you
but
don't see
we,
them yet.
We know they are approximately there.
Yeah.
So can I strife sideways and then just go fireball? I guess I will.
Sure.
Yeah. Not I
So-
guess. I'll just.
Can I go diagonally 10 feet?
Left or right?
left? In between the two crevasses? No, up. Sorry, backwards.
You want to stay?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll let everyone get into position before this goes off. So where does everyone want to go?
I want to go to the left quite a bit so I can get a straight line to where I
Okay.
can put that in the middle.
Severin, are you gonna try and get everyone to come attack you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna
You want me to
cast-
fireball these guys first? I'll just do that, and then they'll all
I'm
come
gonna-
running.
I was just gonna basically sit on the left side of the yurt to the south of us.
Okay.
Kind of
I'm
in the
gonna
middle
go
of the-
call them off. Come
There you
and
go.
cover my ass. Okay.
No,
As long as I don't
off.
hit you, I'm good.
Yeah,
Remember, you don't have to whisper. You can use your mind talk.
Oh. Actually, I like to use my hand signals to call them off.
And,
You
Yeah,
should just
just up one
scream
more.
in mind talk to him.
Mind talk.
and just looking at Golumov's back, you do see it's glowing in your dark vision. And
I
actually,
will.
Severin would have seen it too. What appears to be a target on Golumov's back.
Interesting.
What
Wait, what?
I will not relay that to Golemov. I'll just I let it be.
I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on Severin.
Okay.
And my
Okay.
fireball is going off in 5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna walk
Two.
out to the center down there, and I'm gonna cast Armor Agathis on myself.
Okay. Armor of Agathis, what's that going to do for you if you get hit by that fireball?
They just get for the fireball, nothing.
Okay. Are you going into the fireball area or are you waiting back here?
Yeah,
Way back
How
there.
How about I'll
for
just
good.
run in after he fireballs? I'll just go
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
well-
You're basically getting ready, and Hengar gets right up next to you with his spear out, and he's in a position like you're getting ready for like a 100-meter dash
Guys,
as the referee or whatever they're called has the gun out ready to blast.
I have the perfect weapon for this. I have the whistle missiles that we made.
Oh yeah.
We could pull them out without. Because are they inside right now? Because that could potentially block the fireball. So if I fired the whistle missile to pull them outside, then it would probably be an easier shot.
You could do that, yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't
Once
forget
they
to
pop-
describe what the whistle missile sounds like, Brad.
Yes. It sounds like a slide whistle. I don't have one.
Do that again.
No, it's a kazoo.
Oh, it's a kazoo? I thought it was a slide whistle.
No, it's totally like a long kazoo sound once he fires it.
The only thing I can think of when you say kazoo is Fred Penner. When he's doing the...
I just think of Love Roller Coaster by the Red Hot Chili Peppers because they got the kazoos in that.
Do they? Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you firing this?
Right in the center.
Yeah, just like straight.
Oh, he's
south.
doing that.
Straight south?
Because if you get a
Okay.
natural one, this could be really funny.
If we all die.
So yes, roll an attack. You're looking for anything above a 5, basically.
I am?
No, scales.
Okay, I was gonna be like, oh,
Wow, I got a 6.
Perfect.
alright.
What's your dex?
My dex is +1.
+1? Okay, perfect. So you do hit there. It makes that kazoo sound that gets louder the longer it goes, and when it gets to that spot and clicks, that's about the time that all of these so give me one moment to do something.
Frank Tail.
Are they? They're not hidden. So why is shine through fog? That's what I gotta do. No. Why? There we go. Now it's. I don't know why this is working the weird way it is. Oh, and got an error doing that. Okay. Well, I've got to do it separately for each of these guys. Sorry. Shine through fog. And shine through fog. Group. Group. And group, ungroup, shine through fog, and shine through fog, group, and group, and then, so this guy comes out and comes looking for what happened, and you blast that. These guys turn around looking in that direction. This guy's going to turn towards that, and boom. So even though it is a... Oh, let's get initiative as well.
Can you throw my fireball before the initiative?
Yes, but let's get initiative for that.
How's
Six.
that bonus? Oh,
Yes, plus 1d8 to Golemov.
Uh, 19.
Nice.
19. And Iggy.
For
Alright. At least I'm not going last.
Where are my d20s? And Severin as well.
3. Well, let's see. Come on.
yeah, it's just taking.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
That's weird.
I don't think I've ever had initiative that was higher than 5.
Right?
At
What the heck?
least you didn't roll
Wow.
a 1, so you had a 0.
Oh yeah, because I did that last game.
Yeah.
Does that mean like you
And
need to
after
turn or
this
something?
time.
0.
Yeah, I go every second round.
So let's switch over to combat and close the light panel, and at this point, so you get that off. I need to roll their dex saves. I think I rolled.
Remember, it's a mind fireball, right?
Yes.
A fireball with my mind.
So that's an
That's
18, a 13, and a 3.
Okay, so 1 passes.
1 passes. All right, give me that damage.
31.
Jeez.
Okay.
Here we go.
31
So-
of mind damage. It's like, oh, what the hell's that one movie again with all those psychic guys that blowing everyone's heads up?
Scanners.
Scanners. It's like that's what's happening to these guys.
Just imagine him just like screaming in his mind.
One.
Right.
At them.
And they're just sitting there shaking with their heads fucking.
One.
Like, what are you doing? And then you just see them explode. Oh, that.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah. Looks like Chud's constipated while he's looking at them.
Big purple fireball that burns
Yeah,
everything
like
but
that
burns nothing.
sometimes.
It is. What color is the psychic fireball?
Oh, I'd say it's purple.
Yeah, purple.
Alrighty.
A big purple fireball that burns nothing but their minds.
Right.
So you see the smaller of the three there seems to take a lot of damage. It's just kind of freaking out. So does the one labeled B that you can't really see the B there because I'm so zoomed out for you guys to be able to see.
Good though.
But yeah, A is barely phased by that. So we start at the top with Hengar. He's getting off that starting line first. 5, 10, 15. Jumps off there. 20. And stabs at B. He goes. Okay. He is going to. He's going to skip his shield. Yeah, he's gonna skip using his shield and just go two-handed. So that is 22,
He's going all ham. No breaks.
23, and 9. So okay, 2 of those hit on B. So that's going to be 7 and 13. Ooh. It's 20 total. Boom. Leaving this guy at that. Alright. Next is Golemov.
Alright. I'm gonna like power slide in just to the south, I guess that's west side of Hengar.
Okay.
Just on the angle from him.
There?
Yep.
Okay.
I think. Oh, I'll just miss that. I think technically. I am going to activate my arms as my bonus action.
Okay.
Everything in a 10-foot base, I believe it is.
Okay. So that's A
Everything
and B.
within 10 feet must make a Dex 14 saving throw.
Alrighty. So.
Or take 7 damage.
Okay. So, what's the DC?
14.
14. Okay. The 2 A and B, they both fail. So they take 7 damage.
7 force damage.
Alrighty. So.
As I like flex on him so hard that it hurts.
TT. PC. Monk. where I put your astral
That's all right.
trunks. So we'll just
Yeah,
pretend
sure.
they're there for now, but I can't find them.
I flexed on him.
You flexed on them. Damage. So that puts him at that. All right, go forward with the rest of your turn.
Still debating. I think I'm actually just going to take the defensive stance as my action,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
Alrighty. So
Defend.
next, you hear a noise from the water, and no longer hidden, and a creature. Will do a blast of steam over there. So 1 and 2. Okay, perfect. So they take half damage, but that's still minimum 1. Damage. And scroll
Wait.
over.
Those things are taking damage from
Those
something in
things
the
over
dark?
there take damage.
Came out of the water. Can we see
Came
it?
out of the water. You cannot see them from where you guys are, but you hear the splash, and you hear what sounds like a blast of steam coming out of a pipe or something like that. And next is Skamos.
Ride up on Elliot. Is that like a wall? That white thing?
Oh, that white thing is snow.
Oh, so I'd be able to just walk over it then?
Yeah. There's like a 2-foot drop after it, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and use Burning Hands at the second level.
Okay.
Should be a cone. I should be able to hit both of them, right? It's a 15 foot cone.
Yeah. Moving up a little on, leaning forward a little on Elliot. Yes, they both make dex saves, right?
Yeah.
Just like Captain Morgan stands on his head.
That's definitely a fail. And that's definitely a fail. Let's get some damage.
17.
Ooh. Okay, so one of these is definitely dead.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things is dead.
That one's dead. And this one takes 17. So is at that. Not doing too well. Next.
Elliot
Elliot.
is gonna try and finish him up with his multi-attack.
Okay. Hopping forward and multi-attack.
So this is +6. Does 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay, so then it's 2d8 plus 4. 12 damage.
All right. Was that antlers or hooves?
That was antlers.
Okay. He gores that thing, picking it up, and you see a creature that's dressed very similar to Hengar. Lots of furs rather than pelts. and its face is almost completely gone, replaced with just a sheen of ice that was glowing, and now the glow kind of fades.
I will look to Hengar dramatically and say, "It looks like the bear has been corrupted."
He nods and kind of bashes the butt of his spear on the ground. So you used 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of Elliot's movement to get there.
The other one at 40 feet.
I'll point to the water and say, "Something came from over there. Check it out." We got this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk towards the water.
15, 20. So, Elliot can turn and give you an idea. You see standing on top of the water, this little tiny one is a, well, I will just zoom in for you to see what it looks like here. You see a tiny bluish-white creature holding a tiny ice spear, and it's got like wispy hair and kind of a blank face. And then below it, the slightly larger creature looks like a not quite goblin, but like very stereotypical goblin with a long nose and sharp features, pointed ears, made out of steam.
It's made out of steam, not ice or nothing.
Right. It is made out of steam.
Weird. Okay. How far are they away from me?
Quite a ways.
We're pretty far away from where you at this point.
All right. And next are these little guys. What can they do?
50.
Oh, I missed its evasion thing. They should have taken no damage, but since I already did it, they took that damage. So what can they really do? They are going to try to split up. What's their this guy kind of rushes over there. This guy staying in the water. 20. Heads over that way. And that is really all they can do. Actually, they got this at will. So they are both going to cast resistance on themselves. And then these two are going to 5, 10, 15, 20. What's their speed? 5, 30. So as these two are running toward you, their Skamos, they are both going to attack. One attacks you, the other attacks you. Okay. So their kind of glowing faces get super bright, and that's gonna miss, and that's gonna miss. So both of their flashes of light, you can feel cold air brush past you as it's almost like a laser. And then as they get closer, they are not tall enough to hit you, so they're both going to attack Elliot for a dirty 20 and a 6. So dirty 20 is definitely going to hit. Elliot takes 5 bludgeoning damage. And... come on. 7 cold damage. Elliot takes 12. That puts him at... math is hard. Alright, Chud, you are up.
All right. So got those guys. Shit. Those steam people. Can I go down in between the huts, kind of where? Yeah, right about there.
Yep.
Can I see further where these guys are in the water? Is that only the 3 there? There's A, and then there's that other one, and then B.
So you can see. Well, A is too low for you to see.
Okay.
But you can't quite see the steam creature.
I was gonna try to attack those guys, but I don't think I can.
No, you moved 20, so you've got 10 foot of movement left. You won't be able to see it.
I'm gonna go and do shatter on that one dude that's that undead that's down there beside Golem.
Okay.
Is that gonna hit anybody else though? Shit, I forgot.
You can set it so that it won't hit Golemov, if you want.
Yeah, I won't
You
hit
could
Golem.
set it so it will hit Golemov too.
Oh, I won't
There
hit
are options.
Yeah.
right. Not yet, I won't hit him yet. But
Okay.
yeah, I'd like to do that con 15 save.
On 15. Definitely not. That's a 5.
I don't know about you people.
Oh shit, that's the worst. 6 damage
Oof.
on 3d8s. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah.
So, forgot
Doesn't he
to
get thrown back?
So, he takes 6, putting him at that, and okay. I thought having this on over here would make it easier, but I'm still moving out of frame, just like I was over here. So, all right, you do that, and it is Iggy's turn. Currently,
think I
you
can
can
see
see
anything.
nothing.
All right, I would have saw Elliot go to the,
Yep.
I guess to the right.
Yep.
So I'll try to, I'll hold an attack action until I can see something,
Okay.
and then on Hot Rod's turn he'll go, yeah, past that little yurt there. Not that way though, up and
Okay.
above it,
So 5,
like 40 above it.
15, 20, 40. He's using his full action.
No, he'll just run over to there,
Okay.
and then I'm holding my attack action. So when I get there, I'll fire on the first thing I see.
So, can you see anything? You are actually close enough to be able to see the very edge of the steam creature from Elliot's light.
Oh, I'll shoot that then.
Okay. Well, because it's in dim light, I'll give you disadvantage on that.
Okay. Oh, then I get a misfire then.
Oh, did you? Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay. So it's that, and then this guy turns toward you. And I keep trying to move my mouse onto the laptop, but that's not gonna work. So it is going to Golemov, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No. I just make it. Can I do this right? Can't remember if it was Connor. I think it's just strength. I'm pretty sure it's just strength. 15.
Okay, that's good. With your defensive stance, he's got disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he's gonna go for 2 slam attacks against you. That's going to be a 9. And a 10. Okay, 2 misses.
I just like slap his hands away with my shrugs.
And then it is Severin's turn.
Alrighty. Got here.
Kill them. Kill the evil undead.
Burn them alive.
I only can see the guys over in the corner there, hey? Alright. I only see the ones near the dock there, hey?
You do see them. Yeah, you can see all of them. All 3.
Alright, I'll go attack the ones at the dock.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so you can get up to that one.
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself. Roll the natural one.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna
Oh.
use my chrono shift.
Okay.
You get a reroll.
What does that do? I reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll again. 15.
15. Okay. 15 is a hit.
Okay. And they are undead, correct?
They are.
Okay, I got an extra D8 of damage on top. So
Okay.
I'll just roll that. 5. Oh, great. Okay, 14 damage.
Not bad. It's way better than me.
14. Okay, you've only got 1 attack, right?
That's correct.
Alrighty. So. Sorry, just. Okay. Alright, so that is that. I gotta go forward. Back up to Hengar. Hengar is going to jump forward and make 3 attacks again. That is going to be a 12, which misses. And another 12, which misses. And a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hengar, buddy.
So, I don't know that really works. I don't understand how that one would work. I'll go to the next one. Split a seam. A piece of clothing or armor you are wearing is damaged on every subsequent attack roll. There's a 25% chance that the item will split further. Okay. Alright, so next is Golemov. You hear a tear.
I look over at him and be like, try not to snicker as I proceed to punch this guy.
This is Panther. Darren.
Alright. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Well, 26 to hit.
Okay, 26 does hit, yes.
Okay, it will do 5 damage.
5 damage.
And the second attack is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. Also does 5 damage because apparently I'm rolling ones for damage dice. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to punch it for a 3rd time.
Okay.
Just, oops, click the wrong again. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Excellent. It takes 6 damage.
Alright. So that drops him to that. Boom. Okay.
Kind of flex a little bit towards Hengar, be like,
Yeah.
keep up.
Okay. So, I do agree with you, Ryan. And I just checked to make sure, and yeah, I had the rule wrong there. It's heavily obscured, gives disadvantage on attacks. Lightly obscured, which would be dim light, gives disadvantage on perception. So I will give you the hit on that last one, not a misfire.
No, it's fine. We'll just go for it. We'll roll with it.
Okay, then no misfire, but
Yeah.
a miss. Because you shouldn't have rolled a 1 on that. Okay. So, next is this guy, who's going to see if that recharges, which it doesn't. So, he's going to fly in, and he's got 3. Alright. He's going to fly in here and try to hit this tiny creature, which he does not. Flies in and swats at it, misses, and then flies 30 feet up above it. So he is about 20 feet above. No, actually, because you're sitting on Elliot, he's about 15 feet above you, Skamos. Alright, and it is Skamos' turn.
Which one is above me? Is it
The big one.
Okay.
Yeah,
The one that
are
kinda
those-
looks
did
like a
those
goblin.
things- Were those things taking shots at us? What was it?
He took a shot at the little guy, which did not, has not been at all threatening toward you guys.
Yeah, okay, that's what
But I didn't know that.
You did not know.
I'm gonna use my burning hands on the two undead things.
Okay.
I can get an angle of both of them, right?
Oh yeah, easily. So that is a 10, which is a fail, and a 2, which is a fail.
Ooh, 16.
Ooh. Okay. 16 damage. And 16 damage. Alright. So, looking closer at these two with the headlights shining on them, they are definitely children. Or were at one point.
Oof. Well, they don't seem to be anymore, so might
Nope.
as well get rid of them, right, Elliot? So we're gonna
Yep.
antlers. 6. See what we got. 20, dirty 20.
That hits. They're kids, they're easy to hit.
Nice. Thanks.
And they're children. The children are lightly armored and easy to attack.
So, which one was he
It
going
seems
for,
like every
A or
time.
B? The weaker one or the...
Antlers, antlers on the weak one.
Okay. So, he
I wish
takes
to
that
murder
one
the
out
weaker
too.
child.
So you've got an adult on one set of antlers and a child on the other.
Wow.
Doing great, Elliot. Doing great. So could I use the second part of the multi-attack
Yep.
on the second one?
Yep, absolutely.
So that is another +6 to hit. And 14 hit.
14 hits.
And this was 2d4 plus 4, I believe. Yeah. We got 9.
9. Alrighty. So that drops the kid down to that. And alright, there we go. So next in the order are these little guys. Because he doesn't have to disengage, he's going to climb up and underneath Elliot here, kind of trying to hide under this big moose. And this other one is...
I think you should stomp him anyway.
Yeah, just chew them.
I keep trying to get onto the laptop with that. Okay, so he's going to... okay, that's as far as he can get without using his action, which he actually is going to. And you, Iggy, see a little Chewinga running up to Hot Rod
Chewinga!
and reaching up toward you. You're too high because you're on the seat, but he's running towards you and he's like kind of like a baby looking to get picked up.
Blast him in the face.
You people are evil.
Reaction to
No,
Hey.
I'm not gonna.
Evil is relative.
Okay, so
That's what I
Relatively
kept saying
fine.
in the last rounds, and you guys always told me I was evil.
Yeah, just tell that
Yeah,
to the
but you were having
goblins.
fun, weren't you?
You were
Hell
super
yeah.
evil.
I was so not evil. I was probably the antiest evil guy ever.
your character was literally a serial killer.
Yeah, but I never killed anyone that mattered.
It's also just in perspective. Like that's a perspective.
He's got a good point, guys.
Right?
So Skamos, what is Elliot's AC?
It is 11.
11. Okay, so he gets hit twice by this little guy. For a 7 plus 5, so again 12. And then the second attack was 5 and 4, so 9. So total of 21 damage.
35 now.
Alrighty. Where's Elliot? 35. Okay. And next is Chud.
All right. And you got... Okay. Did I notice that I still can't see what's going on past where Severin and all them are, right?
Actually, you can, because of the headlights. You did see that steam creature fly up. And he is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Even though he's 15 feet up, he is still within your dark vision range, so you can see him.
And what? Sorry. What did my Feywild thing do again? I just want to see it so I can use it.
Anytime that you use a meta magic option, you can roll on the wild magic table.
I just want to see what are my meta magic. I forgot what I have for that again.
That's like the twin spell and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will straight up twin. Oh, can I twin? Because I need to hit 2 things. Can I hit both of them? Are they within range for, let's say... No, nothing. My cantrips, no, nothing.
You could twin Dissonant Mind if you have it.
Dissonant Whisper?
Whispers, yeah.
That's 60 feet. I could, yeah. I'd have to do a level 3 spell on that, though. No,
Why?
I could do a level 2. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
You could do
I'll
a
do...
level-
I will
you could
do
do a
You
level
should
one.
have all of your spell slots back, aside from the level 3 that you used. Because there was a long rest.
Okay, so I wouldn't get both level 3s then?
You would have all of them back, but
You would have had
level
all of
3
them
should
back,
share.
and then whatever you
used one
cast
of-
so far.
Okay. So I will use, yeah, let's do Dissonant Whispers, and I'm going to split it on both
Okay.
of them.
So on A, and then the steam creature.
Alright. A and Steam Creature.
Whoa.
Okay.
By
And that's
attacking
going to be a Wisdom 15.
Wisdom.
Do I know? So am I supposed to be attacking
buddy.
that Steam Creature? Do I know if I'm supposed to be attacking that Steam Creature? As far as I know?
As far as you know, it did seem to try to attack something in the water, and then it flew up. So a
It hasn't
19 on the walker, and then for the other guy, he rolls a wisdom and gets also a 19.
Oh. I guess on a failed save it takes 3. Doesn't say. Target must make wisdom on a failed save. I guess it doesn't get anything then?
Is it a cantrip
Yeah,
or
just-
level 1?
It's a level 1, but it doesn't say anything about. It just says on a failed save it takes damage and has to
Yeah,
move.
it doesn't
say-
fail. It succeeds.
It succeeds, so it takes no damage then. But
So no
half
damage on
damage.
both of them.
No,
did you
it
still
takes
want
half
to use
damage.
your shard?
Yes, because I want to see what happens.
No, it
Okay.
still takes half damage, Brad.
Oh, does it?
It
you
just
sure?
doesn't run
'Cause it
away.
doesn't-
Yeah.
It doesn't
Okay.
say anything about that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
At the end of the...
Oh, here it is. A successful save that takes half as much damage and doesn't move away. Okay.
So where?
Okay.
There we go. Dumb wild magic.
So I'll just do the dissonant whispers, and we'll do halves. So I guess 5 damage for each of them.
5 damage for each. Okay. So what is the school of magic
That I missed?
that you just cast? What is dissonant whispers?
Psionic.
Oh,
Enchantment.
wait,
Yeah,
'cause
sorry,
he,
enchantment. Level 1 enchantment, psionic.
Psionic's not its own, is it?
Enchantment. But yeah, I don't know either way. It's enchantment anyway.
You do change it, I think, as a scientist, but I don't know how they do that now.
It doesn't change the school though.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that too?
So yes, roll a d100.
Yes.
You blow up the sun.
96. Ooh. Damn, I was so close to 69. That would have been nice.
5 on that one. And so 96 on
Golmoth drops dead, right?
Evocation, enchantment, 96.
Oh, it sounds like it's something good. All right.
Oh, it's just funny. Okay, so, yeah, you have no idea what just happened, but it's interesting.
All right. Do I have an extra thumb? So now I have 3
no one
thumbs
gets
to put
any extra thumbs, but
You grew a nose.
up. That's the best for my monocles, because I actually had to pay extra money for my monocles to put a thing over my face.
You have the swim goggles?
Oh yes, no, that's right. I did get the goggles for them instead of the monocles. I got the monocles. Monogoggles. I don't know how you pronounce it. Monogoggles? Anywho, so I don't know what happened, but I'm happy.
You don't know what
it.
happened.
I'll tip my bird owlbear for a hat, and I'll stay.
So, Iggy, you are up.
Oh, if I see a Chewinga, I'll go reach down for him then.
Okay. He climbs up your arm and onto your shoulder and points at the method.
The method?
What's the method?
I'm gonna look at him.
Steam
and
creature.
I'm gonna make this.
Meth head.
The method.
I'm gonna go like this, and then
He
see
nods.
if he shakes his head.
Yeah, he nods.
All right. I don't know. Was that an action? Me picking him up?
No. Object interaction, that's free action.
All right. I'll try to shoot the method if I can see it.
Yep, you can see it.
All right. I got 2 shots.
Nice. 27 hits.
I'm gonna refresh just in case.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll that last one again, or just go for two?
I will go for 2. That's fine.
All right. This is my first shot on him.
12. Okay.
Okay, I did refresh, so that's weird. But 8 piercing. Never mind.
Yeah, 12 and 8. So that is more than enough to kill him. So, when you do that, he explodes into a cloud of steam, and then you see you guys worked at a university. You have definitely seen familiars. This, when it dies, it disappears like a familiar. It gets sucked away into another plane just like a familiar.
Is there? Would we know if there's like anything around? It'd have to have be close to the boss, right?
Not necessarily.
No.
Okay, and Hot Rod?
I guess we'll just stick around where we are.
Okay. And then next is the Cold Light Walker, who's got 2 people in front of him. Okay, so I need another con save from Golemov.
No, it's not allowed. 21.
21 is fine, yeah. So he makes another 2 attacks. One is a 23 to hit,
Yeah,
and the other is just an 11.
that will not.
So, with his punch, he deals 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 18 points of cold damage.
God damn.
So what was the point of the con save then?
The con save was whether or not his blinding light blinds you, which would give him advantage. So what's your total now?
26.
26. Okay. So next is Severin. Oh, Severin's away. We'll get back to him. Up to Hengar, who is going to attack. He's actually going to pull out his shield. I'm rolling that as a shield bash, which is a 20, and deals 9 points of damage. And it has to make a strength save, which it fails. So it is knocked prone when he bashes it with his shield. And now he's got 2 more melee attacks with advantage. 23 is a hit. And a 24 is a hit. Okay. Only doing 2d6 now instead of 2d8. And that's 7 and 9. Total of 16. Brings it down to quite low. All right, Severin, you're up. Actually, that's wrong. It's 8.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the guy in front of me and hit him.
Alrighty.
Whoa, my internet. All right, I'm gonna swing at him. 15.
15 hits.
And he's the undead.
He is.
Same thing, right?
Yep. All right.
One more D8 has to get rolled. All right, so it'll be 18 damage.
So your glowing sword of moonlight, basically a lightsaber, slices this undead child in half.
Oh, my favorite. I love killing undead.
Anakin, is that you? Anakin?
so easily and defenseless.
The
I mean,
younglings.
No, the
Killing
younglings.
the younglings.
Yeah.
younglings. Young and defenseless. I mean, undead.
Were they
Slip
talking
of the
about the
tongue.
Jedi younglings, or were they talking about the what do they call it? The sand.
The
What
sand
are the sand
people.
guys called?
Sand people.
Tuscan Raiders.
He said
What?
women and children for the Tuscan Raiders. For the Jedis, it was younglings.
Ah, okay. I
Um,
mean, nobody cares about Tuscan Raiders, anyways.
Exactly. The
Except
women and
for
children, who cares?
Whatever the fuck his name was.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Yeah.
Man, I watched that first episode and I was like, oh my god! I thought Boba Fett was this badass, and he's like literally this giant pussy. Like,
Yeah. The only reason that
It was pretty
actually got
disappointing.
good was because the Mandalorian showed up, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Actually, we ended up canceling our Disney Plus because we didn't watch anything.
I
Really?
just borrow it from somebody else.
Same. I only watch it for one show, and it's the show my kid loves. So,
Which one's that?
Bluey.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
seriously,
actually
though.
really, really good for a kid's show. I even
Spoiler
like it.
alert! When him and what's his name get surrounded by those guys with like the shock sticks, and he's getting his ass kicked. I thought that was just so pathetic. For
Yeah,
like
he doesn't
Boba
really
Fett.
do a lot. And then for him, like doing his whole, he's like
Have-
running a whole crew, or not. He doesn't even have a crew. He just gets his ass kicked by everybody.
Have you seen Boba Fett in the original trilogy?
Of course.
He gets killed by blind Han when Han turns around and accidentally hits him. That's how he
Yeah.
dies. he's not the badass that we all thought when we were kids.
Apparently not. Yeah.
Guillemot.
He's just a name then, eh?
Mhm.
That's about it.
He looked cool, so he became everyone's favorite.
Kill another moment. Well, I accidentally got up and got out the water, as you guys. Well,
Sorry
my
about
turn.
that.
Galamov is peeing on the thing right now.
Peeing on this undead child.
No,
This
this
is
one's
not
an
child.
adult.
Right now from Twitch.
Oh, sorry, peeing on this adult.
Adult child.
Wait, what?
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 Isn't that an oxymoron, like giant midget?
Well, you can have giant midgets, buddy. Come on. And I think everyone here is an adult child.
We had
If you wanna ask anybody.
several dozen adult childs in these freedom convoys.
Oh,
Here in Canada.
That's not.
All right. So I'm going to aim to destroy this thing.
Speaking of that, so I had a guy at work tell me
26 to hit.
that
6 hits.
the reason that they're doing all this stuff is because
9 damage.
Trudeau is
Um,
starting his like
okay, that takes him out.
digital currency to help take over the world.
Oh yeah, the Great Reset bullshit.
So I was
Second
like,
attack
okay.
is a 7.
Oh, you don't need to. That kills him.
All right, perfect. I will punch through its ice face with a magical trunk,
Alrighty.
with an astral trunk.
Smack him
We
in
just
the
say
face.
stop letting major companies basically not pay taxes. We need to make them pay taxes.
Seriously, that NWO Great Reset stuff, like Alex Jones has been screaming about that for like fucking 25 years now, and nothing has happened.
Yeah.
That's because they're not quite ready yet, and that's why Putin
Yeah.
is going and helping everybody.
He screams about them being ready like every other year. They're just about ready for like fucking 25 years now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally
Well, it's
brought
just
up
like
the
when people
wrong
are
stuff.
freaking about the end of the world. It's every day is the end of the world, and then you just wait for the one time it actually happens. And be like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
All right,
The
guys.
world's been
Sorry,
ending
okay.
for
sorry,
beginning of
guys.
time.
I'll shut up. That
So-
was my bad.
Now you guys can get an actually decent look at the place. So there are glacial walls on either side of this steaming pool of water. Snow cover is getting thinner with each step. You can see these frosty ponds or puddles as you get closer. Yeah, that is that there. As you guys finish, Hengar starts taking a look to make sure there's no more in the 5 tents. And when he confirms, he comes back and says, "Looks like the bears fell to the Frostmaiden. So, unfortunate that."
I would look at him and be like, "So, do you plan to bring your people here now?"
Yes.
Well, yeah, I don't remember meeting this guy. So.
It was just before you got on.
This is Hengar.
Yes.
He
Hi,
is
Hengar.
from the tribe of the Elk people, but they're not
Well, you're
actually.
eating a bunch of mushrooms and snorting some powder, so you might have been busy with that and didn't realize we're something.
I'm
Wait,
probably
where's-
still gonna be doing that.
That'll
Look
do
at
it.
this little guy. Where did he come from? I'm gonna ask him where he came from.
Yeah,
He points at the
Chewinga?
water.
'cause
You live
All
there?
right. Is that water warm?
Is he
It is
hurt?
steaming.
Can I go sit in the water?
They, both of the Chewingas are hurt.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on this one.
I'll do the same thing on my little guy.
Okay. You heal them both.
I actually healed more than Skamos. My guy looks a little bit. He looks a little bit healthier right now.
So where is this?
Except my
Okay,
healing's like I pull out like a little
so-
syringe, and just like he's a child, I try to distract him, and then I give him the little healing syringe.
So both of you roll d8s and re-roll an 8.
Uh oh. 6.
6.
7.
And 7. Okay.
They blow up.
So, they explode. I mean, if we were going by old rules, yes, Iggy, yours would have exploded. You doubled his HP. So, Iggy, you are granted the charm of the Snow Walker. There are 3 charges. Once all of the charges have expended, you no longer have this charm. And you can expend 1 charm to gain the following benefits. You and allies within 15 feet ignore difficult terrain caused by snow or ice. You can see through areas heavily obscured by snow to a distance of 60 feet. So you're absolutely fine in blizzards and stuff. And you are immune to the effects of extreme cold, though you get no protection from cold damage.
Oh, cool. Does this charm last until I use it, or is there a time period?
So yes, it lasts until you use all 3 charges.
When you have a minute later after the stream, can you put it in the Discord?
Yep,
So I can put
absolutely.
it onto my. Then I can put it onto my D&D Beyond.
Absolutely.
I give this little dude a high five, and I pull out from my bag of holding. Do I have it? Oh, I only have whiskey. I'll offer him some whiskey.
He'll drink it. They love the whiskey too.
How many shots does he drink for the little guy?
He'll drink 1 at the very least.
Right.
So in handouts, I've just pasted it. And then
Perfect.
Skamos, you are given the Charm of the Traveler's Haven. This one also has 3 charges. Once all 3 have been expended, it vanishes. You can expend 1 charm to cast Leomund's Tiny Hut with no components.
That's cool.
Nice. Tiny
Yeah.
How much
hut.
of a cast time? Is it an instant cast time?
I believe Lehman's tiny hut is instant.
It should be 10 minutes. I'm
I
pretty
think it's
sure.
normally, yeah.
Okay,
Unless
then
the
it would be
charm
the
does
same.
it.
That's what I'm asking.
It's
If the
1
charm
minute.
doesn't, that'd be kind of sweet.
1
It's
minute,
instant,
yeah.
but
it's sized for Chewingas.
Okay, and I posted that into D&D Beyond, or into the handouts thing as well.
Thanks.
This is where we just have Skamos punch someone and then activate it and have a tiny hut appear inside of someone.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be so broken if it was instantaneous.
I know, that's why I was asking.
You would just be able to block off like areas. You're being chased by something. Tiny hut.
Okay, so that is that. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to finish talking to Hangar.
Okay.
I keep almost calling him Rengar. So he assumedly is going to move his people in. I'm going to ask, does the spring have any significance outside of just being a warm spring in a cold desert?
Spiritual, I suppose. It was it's said to have been where the first chief of the name of the Reghed was born.
Is it taboo to soak in the spring?
Absolutely
Well,
not.
oh, good,
He says
excellent.
as he's already like disrobing.
Yeah, as soon as he's like, poof.
Yeah, he's
Gonna hop in with him.
as you're talking, he's like taking his clothes off, and you say that, and he's like, "Absolutely not." He's naked, and he jumps in.
Okay, can I start searching around? I want to search all the
Wait.
huts and stuff and see what I can steal.
Yeah,
Is everybody getting naked?
he is.
I too am getting into the spring.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just cold out, guys. It's just cold out.
Right? Yeah.
Totally different.
Unnatural cold. That's exactly why.
Can I use sleight of hand and see if go through his clothes real quick?
Wait, where am I
If there's
going? I
anything
ain't
of
going in
value.
the water.
I'm
I'm gonna be a stanky boy.
I'm gonna pull out some black ice. Actually, who has the black ice weapons?
They are in the cart.
That's what was
Okay.
wrong. For some reason, your dark vision wasn't turned on, so there was no light coming from you.
Can I pull some black ice out of my
Oh, look at that. There's some
Yeah.
out of my bag? And I want to show it to the Chewingas.
They like quickly jump off your shoulder and get away from it.
Oh, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna see if I can get him to come back with an owl bear feather.
If you're keeping the Chardolin out, he won't come near.
I'll put it back and I'll close my black eye.
He climbs back up.
I'm gonna ask him. You understand what I'm saying, right?
He doesn't nod or anything, but he just stares at you.
I'll ask him. Have you seen that before?
He points. He just points out into the expansive waste.
Oh, who's got the map? Who has the map?
We have maps?
We have a map by some deal, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I don't know who has
has
it
it, but-
particularly. We just all generally have a map somewhere.
Yeah.
We all have one piece of the map, and then we connect it together
Right?
by magnets. I like to check out the marijuana plants to the south.
And I'll just
So-
like to start checking everything, see if what I can grab.
All right. It looks to you
Every hut,
like
hut
any
by hut.
food has rotted away.
Oh, I'm not looking for food.
There are like ornaments made of like bone and scrimshaw.
Is there anything else, like, like maybe rings or Anything of value?
Nothing that looks like it would be of value, no.
Okay, if I got the map,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw in the snow. I'm gonna draw like Lake Dinishare, and then like a dot for East Haven, a dot for Caer Dineval. What's that other by Targos there? What's that other body of water?
What is it? I can't remember.
Mare or something.
Chapter 2.
We not only have a map of Icewind Dale, we have a large detailed map of the Sword Coast as well.
Yeah.
Mare
Mare Dualden.
Yeah, Mare Dualden. And then I'll do like where Good Mead is in the snow. I'll kind of draw like a little like I don't know, like a little beer cup or something.
Right.
And then at the Dwarven Valley, I'll draw like an angry dwarf face.
Okay.
And then where the hell's Lonelywood again? That's all the woods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up by Mare Dualden, isn't it?
Yeah. It's on the northern
And
edge.
then I'll draw like Kelvin's Carn because it's the big mountain.
Yeah.
And
Scary Yeti
I'll have
face.
some of the other human settlements there.
Okay.
And I'll ask the Chwingas if they can point to where they've seen that black ice.
So you just drew this in the bit of snow there?
Yeah, because I don't know if you could figure out the map, but I would have cross-referenced the map and tried to draw these big, like like landmarks, right?
Right. So he kind of like not really scratches at it, but uses his fingers to put like marks all over. But then at Kelvin's cairn, he plunges his hand in.
Oh, at Kelvin's cairn, he plunges his hand in?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Skamos to come over.
I'm gonna walk over.
Skamos, you remember that dwarf that we left in, where was it, East Haven? Not East Haven, no. God, where the hell was
Caer
that?
Konig.
Yeah, Caer Konig. What the hell was that guy's name? I'm going to ask Skamos if he remembers. That dwarf that couldn't tell us where the fortress was.
Oh, him. You did that guy you did leave at East Haven. Dearth.
He was getting.
Dearth, Skamos, can you do Dearth's face as like a gray dwarf face?
Yeah, I'll transform. I'll shapeshift
Okay.
into dirt.
And then I'll ask the Chwingas, where have you seen more of these gray dwarves?
It will scratch around everywhere that you drew a town. It will touch.
Then I'm gonna look at the guys and I'm gonna like, they're in all the towns. Does it
Maybe-
touch anywhere there isn't, like, that's not a human town that I drew on there?
No.
I'm just thinking
it
that maybe
even
Chwingas just don't
touches-
see color.
It even touches the Dwarven Valley.
Oh, I guess it's
Pretty-
not. Oh, okay. So it can't
so-
tell the difference, maybe.
That's possible.
Or they're all together.
Hmm.
It's all a big conspiracy.
You
But
do know that you weren't
it's-
allowed into the city in the Dwarven Valley. You were only allowed into the market or the one store that is at the entrance.
Oh, right.
We're gonna have to kill everybody.
Now I'll pull out. I'm just gonna see what kind of junk I have still.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out a piece of Alvin mummy wrapping, some ectoplasm in a jar, that set of cutlery carved from knucklebone and the wooden cutlery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell the Chwinga that he may choose one. I'll go, thank you. You may choose one. I also pull out a tiny soapstone octopus that slowly absorbs water.
He will take the cutlery.
Which set? The wood set or the knucklehead set?
Knucklehead trout. You're muted.
Oh, I said, thank you very much, little guy, and then I'll let him take that.
I'm gonna give my Chewinga a candle, even though I haven't been talking to him or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say,
He's
here
happy
you
to
go,
take a candle.
big guy.
It's probably as big as he is, so he's got his arms wrapped around it like he's hugging a tree.
You can ask him too, if we show him the black ice.
Have you seen? Do you have the black ice, Iggy? Can you hold it up for him?
I'll pull some out for him. I'm gonna keep my eye closed though.
Again, they shrink away from it. They move as far away as they can while still being near you to speak.
And then I'll put it back and motion them to come back in. And I'll pull out my whiskey. I'll give them both a shot of it.
Okay, they'll drink it. And Skamos, you do notice they don't actually have faces, like no eyes, no mouth, but somehow when they put the thimble to their face and lean it back, it doesn't spill the whiskey. They're drinking that whiskey even though they don't have a mouth.
Oh, I don't have any thimbles left. I'm giving them full shots here.
Oh, with the shot, yeah.
So I guess it's like a huge mug for them.
Yeah.
I hope my little guy doesn't die because he's had a lot of whiskey.
Is that Uncle
Yikes.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Did you go tell Uncle Ryan tomorrow was your birthday?
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Is it really?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh my
show how
God.
old you're gonna be.
Happy birthday.
You're gonna be 5.
Oh.
Whoa.
5?
Holy moly.
My God, we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I wish it was my birthday. Lucky.
The first time I think I met Kate, she was still pooping her pants.
Yep. She's gonna go get her doll that she just got today to show everybody.
Oh,
She
now
got a
it's
new Barbie. So, she's very excited.
God, we're old.
Oh yeah, fuck. You guys are all young compared to me, so get off.
I just mean I just sometimes I don't think about how long I've known you guys for. It doesn't feel like very long, and then I'm like, shit, I've been in Edmonton
Yeah.
for how many years?
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know.
You
This
gotta
is
show it up
crazy.
over
I
here.
will ask the
There you go.
do I roughly know where
Wow.
this is on the
Very
map
nice.
here?
So pretty.
It
Like the
is
spring?
on the very, very far right. It's above where Caer Konig is, but below where Calvin's Cairn is.
I'll ask the two Chewingas if I knew that was a familiar. I'm gonna ask them where is the wizard and see if they'll point to it on my drawn map.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll ask him if any more steam methods come from
Where
anywhere.
you gotta go because it's right here.
No.
Move it. Oh, that's right.
Oh, and before that, actually,
I can't help.
before I let them go, I'll take out a copper coin and I'll use my what the hell is it called? Why can I never remember what this thing's called? Magical tinkering.
Mhm.
And I'll do an image of Belladonna or Wolfsbane, and I'll ask him if they have seen any.
When you put up the image of Wolfsbane, they both point down to where the plants are.
Oh, they're right down there.
Yeah. I was actually going to go to Severin next,
Is it
saying that you spot some herbs that can be used for various things down there.
I love herb.
I'm gonna grab
So-
a handful of that Wolfsbane.
Yeah. You go down and these purple flowers, you recognize them as Wolfsbane. You also see some you also see some nightshade.
Ooh. I will collect them.
Okay. So let's say you get 5 cuttings of nightshade, and there are 4 cuttings of wolfsbane.
I'll give the wolfsbane to Iggy,
Iggy?
and then I'll take the
Okay.
nightshade.
Are you sure
When
Iggy
you-
wouldn't be? Can Iggy even touch a wolfsbane?
Same with Severin. When you're touching it, it seems to have like it
Burns
very
like a
quickly gives you a rash where it touched your skin.
gloves on. We have gloves on though.
Oh, I guess that's true. So you don't have that problem.
I will test that though. Actually,
It gives you a rash. It's like stinging nettle, just immediately red on your skin.
I'll also. I didn't. Oh, I traded in all my silver. Does anybody have any silver?
Yeah, I got silver.
I got
No. Do you have silver? Do you have
Yeah.
silver bills?
I got silver.
I have
Um,
silver. I never specifically traded. mine.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll
I've
put
got
a.
lots
And I
of
have my
silver.
weighted coins on too, so I do have coin weight on.
I'll
Oh, I've
try
got-
to.
I don't
I'll
know
try
if
to
I
put a
have
piece
coin
of
weight on.
silver on my skin and see what happens.
It does burn.
Ouch! All right, who gave me that silver?
I did.
Okay, I go thanks Golemov, and then I give it to the Twinga.
He takes
Right.
it.
Speaking of silver, did I happen to get a book of like? Because I wanted to learn how to create different kinds of potions. I don't know if I got a book that I could read or a recipe book kind of thing.
Was that something you mentioned you were doing during the? I'm not sure if you mentioned that or not. I feel like you did during the downtime.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I just
so
don't think I
yeah,
ever
you
came
did.
of it, so-
You did manage to find one. I'll say 15 gold.
Okay.
So
Is there anything left of the dead undead whatever those things were?
yeah.
What were they? Do I know?
Is it not just piles of ooze?
If you ask, Hangar will shout over to you. They're called Cold Light Walkers.
Yeah, if I do an Arcana, would I know what that is, or is it just Cold Light Walker?
It's just Cold Light Walker.
Is there anything I can like harvest from them as undead
Yeah.
creatures?
Give me a harvesting check, which would be nature, or actually because they're undead as well, Arcana or medicine.
All right, I'm gonna give a little kiss to my Flandal Steelskin amulet and guide myself.
I thought you were gonna say Chewinga there for a minute. and I
I'll
was
give
like,
him a
oh,
kiss too if he
okay.
lets me.
Before you cast it yourself, he casts it on you.
Oh, nice.
A little peck on your cheek.
Thanks, buddy. All right, and
And Iggy's heart grew 2 sizes that day.
it did, yeah. 22
Ooh.
to see what I can get from the undead
Um,
creatures.
So,
Would I be able to actually search everything?
yes, you're not finding anything of value.
I found nothing. Okay.
Nothing of
that's the-
value.
Oh yeah, I give up then.
So roll me. Forgot to mention that the last walker, when you killed it, it also poofed away like a familiar.
Oh,
Oh, that is so weird. So it got its face punched in, and then it just poofed away on his trunk.
Yes.
weird.
On his trunk.
Yes.
Can I do a
Um,
history check to see if that's something unusual that we should worry about?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Because to me that seems something very strange. 7. I should know exactly what's going on.
You got no idea. So
I'm gonna tell him next time he should wear probably a sheepskin or sheep stomach condom over his
over
front
his trunks?
when he punches familiars. Just in case.
So Iggy, you can roll me 3 more to harvest from the other 3 that are remaining.
All right.
Whew. Yeah. He does give you a little kiss for each of those, but still the 15 is not quite enough. You kind of butcher that one. But, let's see. You get 2, 8, so 10 vials of frost essence. And 3 cold light walker heads.
Oh, that's creepy. All right, I'll try to put those into my.
When you hold it up, the head sheds bright light from the face in a 20-foot radius, and dim light for another 20 feet. As long as you don't have the face covered. And as an action, you can target a creature to force it to make a con save. On a fail, actually you only get one that does this portion. The other 3 are children. They don't have this portion. So force it to make a con save, and on a fail it is blinded until the beginning of your next turn. And where are my d4s? You can write down for each of them. So 6 days, 6 days, and 5 days. And that's how long they will have these features before they decay and are no longer usable.
Okay, I'm just gonna put them all in, and I'm just gonna put them all on 1. But
Okay.
yeah, I wrote that down.
And so
Sorry, it is a vial of cold what?
frost essence. And as an action, you can throw the vial up to 30 feet away, where it shatters into a cloud of powder snow. The area within a 10-foot radius of where it landed becomes freezing cold, and each creature within the area takes 2d4 cold damage. Alternatively, if you consume it, it will give you resistance to cold damage for 1 hour.
Sorry, how much damage is that? 1d4?
2d4.
2d4 no save, or 2d4 with save?
No save.
Or consume for cold resistance.
Yeah, for 1 hour. So, Golemov, you are in here swimming with Hangar and maybe chatting a bit. He's a pretty affable guy. And then, out of nowhere, some tentacles come out of the water, wrap around him, and he looks at you and says, "Bring my stuff!" And then they both disappear under the water. You can see ripples in the water move toward the back of the back of the place.
Oh, okay. He said, "Alright, well, I guess I am going to, at that moment, basically jump up, dash, grab his crap, and dash after back to where it went. And I'm going to shout along the way, come with, or I'm going to say Rengar, or not Rengar, Hangar has been abducted by tentacles. Let's go." And I'm going to grab Hangar's weapons and basically whatever I can grab for him.
Okay.
Because I don't so much as need my stuff as he does.
Yeah.
They just got sucked under by something?
He got grabbed by some tentacles.
Does anybody see this?
Yes.
Do I have high enough, because I'm not really near you guys, do I have any high enough perception to figure this out?
I literally just shouted
You would have
that
heard the
Hangar,
splash.
yeah, and I shouted that Hangar has been abducted by tentacles.
Oh.
Let's go.
Do
I
I
basically
give a fuck about
grabbed
this
his shit
guy?
and dashed.
Alright, I'll run and I'll jump in. And I'll start swimming like a mofo.
Okay. So, give me a moment because I accidentally opened up a different thing that's causing major loading issues. But you guys are jumping into the water, or at least Chud is, and
I'm
Golomov's
jumping in.
following.
Well, yeah,
Did we have time to do our harvesting and stuff, or am I still talking with Swingas?
No, that was you were finishing up your harvesting. Hengar and Golomov were having a nice swim, and then all of a sudden, he got pulled under.
By the way, there's like there's a whole bunch of oil just dumped on the ground, so I can make room, make room for the cold stuff. I guess I'll run in there and I'll
Okay.
stick my head under and see if I can see anything.
Alrighty. Sticking your head under, you do not see anything. If you stick one of the heads under with you, you can see it illuminates. There appears to be a hole in the wall at the back of the glacier there.
Okay, just for science, is this like a Medusa head? I look at the face. Does it blast me?
No, but you can use an action to blast yourself.
No, I won't do that. I'll use it as a little lantern. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So I'm going to place a light with a 45.
So it's like, is Golomov basically already in the hole then?
Have you moved that far forward yet?
Yeah. I mean, if I was just chilling and chatting with the dude and we were getting along pretty well, I'd probably chase after him pretty quickly. So.
Okay.
Oh, I can't breathe underwater.
Neither can I, but I'm also just trusting that this isn't gonna be a big asshole. Could be a very bad decision.
I'm gonna go, Chud,
Oh.
before you go, and I'm gonna start pulling out 50 feet of rope out of my backpack, and I'm gonna give it to Chud.
Hey, I'll take it.
I'll hold on to the other end with Hot Rod.
And I'll fucking shoot down there like a mofo.
So I can't set the color because there was an update and it's kind of wonky, so it's not working. But there we go. You've got a light. Are you bringing Hot Rod with you?
No, we're gonna hold the rope on the edge there because I'm afraid I'll go in there and drown.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold the rope, 50 feet of rope, and we're gonna give it to. Oh, we lost somebody. Okay, we're gonna give it to the rope to Chud, and he's gonna dive in there.
Okay.
So hopefully we can pull them back if they need it.
So Chud, you're going after Golomov. Golomov's already gone through.
Sure, yeah. I'd imagine I'd probably be faster than him. I might have been able to swim past him.
You are faster. You catch up with him really quickly.
And I go past him. Shoot.
Where does the rope? The rope's got to stop, right?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So you are here.
I keep pulling it, depending on if you guys let go or not.
You get tugged by the rope. You get stopped by the rope.
I'll send Hot Rod in there to keep going. Let's see how far he goes under. I'll tell Hot Rod go an additional 50 feet.
Okay.
And then stop.
So
10, 15, 20,
5, 10,
40,
15, 20.
Look at that. I come pretty close right to that waterfall.
25, 30.
Which is great, so it's going to stop me from going over.
Yeah. It stops you right there. You notice that there is quite a pull from it. So you...
Well, I'm sure I could swim away from it pretty easily.
You can swim away from it because you have a swim speed. Golomov no longer does.
Uh-oh.
So as you're swimming, you get to a point of no return, you can no longer keep yourself from being pulled.
Right.
And
I will tie the
let's
rope
see.
around Golmoth.
So,
Well,
tying the rope will take
stats here.
a little too long. So I need a
Forget that.
dexterity. Oh, you can resist with an athletics check.
But you jump over those spikes.
You can fly
How-
out over the spikes and do a dex save.
Or a
How
snowfall.
how far is the waterfall? Like how far? Like how tall is it? Sorry.
How tall is it?
Yeah.
You're not sure. You're not close enough to see the bottom.
All right. I'm just gonna do a flip off the waterfall, and I'm
Okay.
gonna slow fall, and I'm gonna reduce the fall damage that I take by 25.
Okay. So then
So-
you're not going to take any damage. It's 15 feet. You're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
So you slow fall down, and
Do a flip.
I didn't have a chance to move Hengar yet. He is.
He's dead.
No, he's over by.
Is that him?
No,
Oh my God, is that him?
he's
Okay,
over
so I
by
totally
this
thought that was
ice, this big ice chunk in the middle here. And there appears to be someone who is dressed like one of the frost wizards or frost druids, like Ravison and the other ones that you met, impaled on the spikes of ice at the bottom of the water that you kind of slow fall into.
I'm gonna yell out to Golmoth, "Catch me!" And I'd like to try to see if I can go over and have him catch me.
Okay, let's.
While I'm still holding on to the rope, though, if that makes any sense.
So, Hot Rod was not told to go any further.
Oh, so that's as far as it
So
goes.
that's
eh?
as far as you can go unless you untie the rope.
Will they be able to hear me if I call back and say, "Give me 5, 10 more feet"?
No, but you
we're
could
too far
swim back
away.
and tell them. You've got a swim
Oh, yeah.
speed. You don't need to worry about the current.
All right, I'll swim back and say 10 more feet and hold it there, and then I'll come back and I'll bring myself down.
How am I going to do this? I'm going to have
Is
to go
that 10
down
feet
there.
down? Is that 10 feet down or no?
Well,
Well, first
15.
I've got to motion Hot Rod to come back out of the water so I can actually tell him.
Okay.
And then, you know what? I'll go, Severin, are you good at tying, like, knots or something? Can anybody tie a good knot?
I can attempt to tie a good knot.
I've
'Cause I
read
got
a lot
another
of
50
books about tying knots.
I got another 50 feet of rope, so we could just
Okay.
tie them together.
Yeah, I'll allow
Boom.
that. So, yeah, you're going another. He lets you down, and you get to the bottom.
Wait. I'm going to go and raid that guy and stick my hand up his butt and try to grab everything he has before I get out of that.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go over to Hengar. Does he seem to be alive?
He is alive but unconscious.
All right.
As for the Frost Druid, the only thing that he has on him that would be of value is a sickle made of ice.
Done. I grab it. Are you sure there's nothing else on him? Like he
Nothing
doesn't
else.
have like $5. He doesn't have a fancy shoes or
Doesn't
something.
have
Has he got
anything
nice-
like that, no.
So
How's his-
would it be
how's
an
his hood?
icicle?
It's an icicle.
Oh my God.
Can I lick the icicle? Is it made of ice? Is it cold?
Your tongue will get stuck to it, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm just like that kid off of what's that movie again?
It's Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story, where my tongue's stuck to it.
Anyone going back?
I feel like I'll die. I can't.
You should.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna look to him and be like, go and get the others if you want. Let them know we're
Yeah.
okay, but
There's a monster. All right, I'll run back up. And I'll tell him, do
Okay.
I have to make a strength check to try to climb up that rope up a waterfall?
You will, an athletics check.
Athletics. I'm gonna just say, hey Golmoff, could you just make sure if I fall, you can catch me, because I don't got much strength.
Well, I will keep an eye on Chud to make sure he doesn't.
Okay, thank God, I got
impaled.
18, so no worries.
You make it up pretty easily.
I just wanted you to watch me climb up there. It's pretty impressive.
I'll give him like a little golf clap.
By the way, the target has been washed off of Golemov. Oh no, Golemov's not wearing any clothes. Golemov's naked right now, isn't he? You said you didn't go back for your stuff. You took his.
Well, I would have grabbed. Well, my stuff would have been beside his stuff. I would have grabbed all of the stuff that I could have, but I wouldn't have gotten stopped to get dressed.
Right. Okay. So yeah, there's no more target on the back of your clothes. You don't even know about it. So
you got 2 trunks dangling right now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if one's dangling. He's in ice water, so it's probably pointing right now.
It's actually
I
not
was in the pool.
It's actually not ice water. It's hot spring water.
Oh, hot spring water. Anyway, you're still in a pool, so you're probably pointing.
But it's probably cold right outside of it. So.
Oh yeah, you climbed out to check on Hengar, and
Mm-hmm.
he's on like frosty, frost-covered rock.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and wake him up and get him dressed with his stuff.
Okay. And is everyone following Chud?
I'll go back down.
Do we know if we can breathe? Do our heads have to be underwater?
He can tell you that you're going to be underwater until you get to the waterfall, but that's about it.
You could probably hold your breath long enough.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely hold your breath long enough.
All right. Are we able to pound?
Let's go.
Do we have enough rope to pound a stake into the ground?
100 feet of rope. 50.
Well, maybe like 95 to be generous for the knot, I guess. I don't know.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
Yeah.
So not quite, but you could pound it into the like one of the walls of the hot spring here.
All right. I don't know. I guess I'll do that, and I'll have Hot Rod hold on to it to reinforce it.
Okay. Are you leaving them
So
behind then,
just
or
pull out? Actually, you know what? Lilith and what's his name are there.
Yep.
They'll hold on to it. It's even better.
Okay, so they'll stay back holding on to it?
Yeah, and it'll be tied to that giant shield guard.
Okay, perfect. So he's going to be standing in the water. He is mostly out of the water.
All right, and I guess we'll go hand over hand on the rope.
All right.
Who's going first?
Can I do some investigation to see maybe if I can tell what sort of creature took him? Like if there's any slime trails or anything like that?
Well...
Or even do a history check to see if I could remember if I've heard of anything like that before.
Was it? It's only the 2 of them that saw the tentacle, right?
Yes. But I think Golemov, didn't you say that he got grabbed by a tentacle, or?
I did say that he got grabbed by a tentacle.
Okay.
Oh God, why did I come in here?
So you, Chud, you do know that frost druids are druids, and druids can turn into animals.
So it might be a frost octopus or squid. Giant squid.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'll just turn to everybody and be like, it's a frost giant squid, guys. Get your shit ready.
What?
Okay, so...
I'm gonna look skeptically at Chud.
Talking tentacles? I don't like tentacles. I pulled my gun out.
Guns won't work on giant squid.
Guns work on everything.
No. Especially magic guns don't work on giant squid.
Hengar,
Deception.
Okay, and he
We'll see about that.
Got 1 or 0. Evermelt. Waterfall Cavern. Hangar
Boy, Hot Rod's sure
0,
taking his time to come with us.
and has 1 point of exhaustion.
Hot Rod's staying up there. He knows what he's doing. He ain't coming down.
Hot Rod's coming with or staying up there?
No, he's
He's
coming
got-
with because we made the other robots.
Right. Forgot to grab him.
He's staying close to me.
Alright. Down. Alrighty.
I'm gonna go, hey Chad, check this out. And I show him the head, and then I use it.
Okay, let's get a con save from Chud.
All right. 21.
You're fine.
I'm gonna cover my eyes and flip them off.
I'm gonna go, that didn't work?
I say, you
I'm gonna try it on me.
Okay. Con save.
Is it magical?
It is, yes.
Oh wait, I don't get it on only on int and wisdom. Never mind. 16?
You save.
But do I know it would actually maybe do something?
It would probably blind you. It's very bright. You're not sure how long you would be blinded, but it would blind you. Hangar wakes up, and you give him his stuff. Start getting him dressed. He downs 3 health potions. That is 2d4 plus 2, 2d4
I cheers.
plus 2.
I cheers with him one.
What's that?
I cheers with him and have
Okay,
one as well.
and have one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 plus 6. So, total of 18. And you get 6 there, Golomov. Okay.
Yep.
So, Golomov, you are no longer bloodied, and Hangar is still really, really rough.
Well, this guy got fucked right up.
Also, he has a lot of HP. He got 18 HP, and he's still below a quarter.
Yikes. What the hell happened to him? Does he have like a whole bunch of spike holes on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some spike
sucker?
holes.
Does he have some sucker holes? Because if it was a giant squid, he'd
there
have
would
little
be
barbs
there would be a
inside the
couple
suckers.
sucker marks from the giant octopus that grabbed him.
I don't like this.
Does he have any beak marks in him?
No.
I wasn't biting him. What did you do to the druids, strange guy that came with us?
Well,
Says
Wh-
nothing. I was just attacked.
Insight
just
check,
kill
because
you?
I call you bullshit.
well,
It's a trap.
3.
You got no idea.
I think he's on the level, boys. He's pretty good. I don't see him being some sort of shady motherfucker that's been using us this whole time.
Okay, so
well, he did specifically warn us right at the beginning that the other faction that controls this kinda is like in war with him, and he's only scouting. So
Why don't we just, throw him to these guys and make good with the people that are here?
Wait, are there people here?
no, they're not. They're undead now at this point. But
Are you sure? So that'd be an undead giant druid squid.
yeah, so they're
It gets like worse and worse.
they're just coming after us for any reason they want.
But then why didn't they kill him?
We found him unconscious on the beach.
If I investigate, are there any tracks or any like I don't know what the fuck does a octopus do on an ice floor?
You'd probably squiggle across it.
if you're looking for stuff, he points to the dead frost druid and says, "Don't worry, I got him."
Oh, okay. That was the thing that. Okay.
I don't trust this guy as far as we can throw him. I say we should kill him right here. and then be done with them.
Okay, I pull my gun out.
I'm gonna smack Chad upside the head. What are you guys talking about?
We don't know this guy from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, but doesn't mean we just straight up murder him.
We go hole in the ground or a hole in the head. And I
Right.
spit my gun.
You better start talking straight, or otherwise he's dying.
I mean,
Says,
he has been pretty straight up.
what are you talking about?
Exactly. I don't know who the hell you are and what the hell's going on here. You better find us some treasure real quick there, buddy.
Find you treasure.
Yeah, I like treasure. Otherwise, my bodyguard here, Golemoff, will stop pretending to be your friend.
No, I won't, Chad.
See, he's a very good liar. You got to be careful about guys like these.
Says,
Very deceptive.
why
Very
would there
deceptive.
be treasure
Exactly.
in a
Hey,
place
just out of the
like
blue, what do you
this?
think about goblins, bud?
Says,
Ooh, yeah. Tell us.
I don't mind them if they mind their own business.
Roll initiative.
Is there anything on the floor?
I cast Shatter at 7th level.
Or anything?
There are footprints.
All right, let's follow the footprints.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to put some clothes
Give
on
me-
because I'm tired of him pointing at me.
Also,
Give me
make
a,
him take the lead. We don't
survival
trust him
check.
anymore.
What? All of us do a survival check?
Whoever's going to be leading, following the footprints.
Oh, motherfucker, 19.
Woo.
I got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to this guy. What's his name? I'm gonna be like, what's your name, bud?
Hangar.
You forgot to put your button up. And then I point at his groin.
You gotta tell him that it's not nice to point.
Yeah, it's
Right.
you got a little friend hanging out there by your loincloth.
He says, huh? As long as it doesn't get hit, I don't mind.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna
I'll tell
ask. you ever-
Chad. So Chad, can you just do that button up?
I'm gonna ask him if he's ever played bag tag before.
He says, what does it matter?
If you- I'll just go up and I'll button it up for him. If he gets uncomfortable, that's okay.
He looks you directly in whichever eye is looking at him at the time.
Well, I'm gonna have the one eye look straight back at him and the other eye looking down so I can button it up properly.
So he's staring you right in that eye.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, what, man? You gotta fucking get your shit together. And I'm gonna go start walking away after I button it up.
Okay.
Goddamn people. You know?
So
You gotta try
are
to be a little
leading.
more civilized. Fuck me. Jesus.
Um,
Seriously, fuck me.
You do see the footprints do go south, but they also go east, I guess that would be. The ones
Which
going
one's the-
south go up to a ledge, and you see like one set of footprints at the bottom, and then it's like they backtracked up. Almost like someone's trying to lead you that way, but not going that way.
Okay, so we'll go the other way then.
All
I
right.
won't bother with that. Because if it's a backtrack, then there's something that's gonna try to kill me there.
So, what is your marching order?
Well, I'm gonna tell Wiener Hanger to hurry up and get beside me.
Yeah, he'll follow you.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the butt too.
Be behind them.
He kind of winces from the pain of still being at less than 1/4
I'll go
of his
beside
HP.
Golemoff.
You're the one beside Golemoff?
I'll just hang out behind everyone.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
Do I hear anything that'd make it seem like there's any more people kicking around?
you are not hearing anything yet.
Let's do a stealth and start making our way in.
Okay. Hangar will join you in a stealth check.
14.
Okay. He rolls a 1. He is too hurt to care about stealth right now. He just
I step on his foot. I step on his foot because I also roll a 1.
Oh.
Oh, God, you too. I'm gonna just kind of, I'd be Mr. Beaning it on the side of the wall there, all stealthily, as I'm going around.
Okay, there's Skamos doing great. Severin and Iggy and Hot Rod stealth.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Iggy got a 4. Hot Rod got 19.
Whew.
I got a 0.
Okay, so you guys are pretty loud, as most of you are failing.
And to put it lightly.
Yeah, couple of 1s.
Yeah.
Seriously,
And a
I don't
0.
know if I really roll.
Couple
well.
1s and a 0.
So
And
those
then a
bodies,
21.
those bodies, do they look like just regular people, or are they druids, or what's up with that?
Well, I will go right into that. Not southern tunnel, northern tunnel. So the
Well, I
ground
guess
is
we're
frozen
facing-
slick
okay.
in this narrow tunnel, and spear-sharp icicles cling precariously to the ceiling. Further in, frozen skeletons lie huddled together, and beyond the tunnel turns to the right. So they are dressed similarly to those cold light walkers that you fought. So in furs rather than the elk pelts that Angar is wearing.
I'm gonna say, hey Severin, do you want to go and chop some heads off here before we cruise on down?
So these ones are like skeletons. They're not like those cold light walkers.
Oh,
They're just dressed
So-
similar.
Emasculated.
All right, cool.
Wait, so they're not undead. They're just some skelly dudes
They're
chilling.
just some skeletons.
Okay. They got nothing on them?
Are you checking?
I'll check them real quick.
Okay.
Do a quick check.
Yeah. You don't really have to. Well, you can roll. I was gonna say you don't really have to because they're skeletons. They're wearing very.
Furs.
Yeah. So you do find a horn on one of them.
Sweet.
And yeah.
I've
It
got a horn,
is-
and then oh yeah, was I able to get that icicle off my tongue?
Oh yes, you were able to do that.
Horn, and that's
You
a
weren't
unknown
talking the
horn,
entire
right?
time like. So yes, you've got a horn that is it seems to be made of a young mammoth tusk. But it does have draconic
Writing.
runes on it.
Yeah.
Draconic runes on the
Anybody-
on the horn.
Do I know if Iggy can read that? I'll just show Iggy. Can you read this?
Draconic, yes.
What
Unless
does
it's
it say?
magic, I don't know. Then it'd be Arcana.
It would be Arcana.
Yeah, I'll try it. If I can
to read
recognize
something.
Yeah. Just
If you
I
need
just
to
imagine
hand it
it's
to
a-
me.
11.
Whatever.
I don't know if I know what it is.
So, because you know the language, even though it was a poor check on the Arcana, you do know that it says alarm on it.
Oh, so it's gonna be
Is this
loud.
a scroll, or is
No,
this like
it's
a just random piece of...
Just
it's
a
a horn.
horn.
A horn
I just
that
imagine
Well,
says
let
something-
alarm.
let me look at it.
All right.
What do
no.
I read? I can read any language.
It says alarm.
Oh, well then never mind.
I'm just
You
gonna
guys
say
know what it's about.
I won't blow this until we have somebody in here where we can knock off all those icicles into the guys' skulls, and then we'll just keep going. Just so you guys
Okay.
know, there's lots of icicles above us that will probably want to fall down and crush our skulls and puncture us. So
I
let's
look
be
up.
careful.
Is there?
Yep. They're very sharp icicles above you.
So let's be quiet as we're
Ooh.
going. No sudden loud noises, unless we want to do it, and then we'll fucking drop some bunch of shit on people. All right, should we stealth again and keep going?
You're still using the same stealth.
Oh, come on. All right.
Alright, so you guys head down. Oh, went the wrong way. Okay, so you guys get to a ledge where you are hearing some chanting.
Chanting that we find out about next time.
Oh, come on. I want to do Hunger of Hadar right in the middle of all of them.
So, it is something you will find out next time, but I will show you what you guys see as you get close. I'll read this. This massive chamber is dominated by the skeletal remains of a large dragon encased in a thin layer of ice on the floor of the cavern. A large icicle protrudes out of its broken ribcage, and its horns appear to be missing. The cavern's domed ceiling peaks nearly 100 feet above the floor. And you see two frost druids in there, and one calls out, Oral, we are your humble servants. Grant us the power to raise this great beast as your champion, so that all may dread to defy you. And they raise their hands with their chant, and a blue magical energy fires onto the dragon, and that's where we'll call it for this this week.
Are they within 150 feet?
They are.
Can I just straight up do Hunger of Hadar right in the middle of them?
We will see
That's
next
it.
week.
Come on. All right.
Right. So let's go into not layering tools. No. Tools. Not bookmarks. Set the start point to right here. And save. Are you rolling a persuasion check against me?
Yep.
What?
That
No.
was pretty good. I did. How do you spell sickle?
Sicle. Don't worry, I'll add it to your inventory because it is a magic item.
Okay.
Dylan, you got
I like to cast Fireball at 9th level.
Right?
Delayed blast or regular?
Or just regular.
Horn of
Okay.
Silent Alarm. Is that what it's called, or just Horn of Alarm?
How did you know to look for that?
I seriously just put horn up there.
It
What
is
is
the
it,
silent
actually?
alarm.
Horde of
Alright.
blasting.
Oh, we had one of those.
Yep. So yeah,
Shattered it though.
that is the end of this week. We will see you all three of you next week. If you are watching on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah. Hopefully this time
Tell your
I will
friends.
remember to edit and put the VOD up on YouTube. We'll probably have 2 episodes going up on the same day. And yeah. Happy Sunday, and see you next week.
Stay friends,
See
stay
y'all.
family.